Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love and support of my channel. And I really hope you're enjoying my content. So, Latte to the film, but I've got it. So, today's video is going to be a very late January and February 2020 beauty favourites. So, it's literally long overdue, so I decided just to combine them into one video. So before I ramble on too much, I've got a good range of products just sitting beside me, ready to show you. So the first thing is this Swan Ultra Dark Tanning Foam. So it actually licked on my fingers, so I need to scrub that when I finish this video. But my boyfriend got me this as a Valentine's Day present on Valentine's Day. This is a really good tan. So if, like, say if I've scrubbed all my tan off and I'm back to my kind of pale skin, I put this on after doing my exfoliating routine. Like, this will give me a decently dark tan with one layer, but 2 layers. It's ultra dark, so it is a good dark colour, which I love. It is more on the kind of warm but olive, like it has an olive tone to it, so it isn't very warm, but it isn't very olive. It's kind of in between, which is a nice colour because it looks more natural looking, and just it's really nice. It does last longer on me. It's one of them longer lasting tans. Now obviously tans don't really last that well on me because I do have a fast skin cell turnover, so I have to tan twice a week. So I do my usual exfoliating routine, and also on my kind of tanning and exfoliating days, it's my hair washing day, so I have that wee routine worked in. So for instance, on weekends I would tan either a Thursday or Friday, depending on what I'm doing, depending on what weekend, what's going on the weekend basically. And sometimes I tan twice that weekend. So say I put one layer of this on Friday night, wash it off on Saturday, and then do another layer and wear it out on Saturday night, and that's my nights and proper dark. So yeah, it's really nice, and I'm so grateful to my boyfriend for buying it for me. Just, he knows, he's a man after my heart basically. So yeah, 2 favourites are perfumes. So this one I've been mainly using in January, but this one's more February, but obviously I've been using this in February and like in March as well, because we're in like getting stuck into March now. It's like the 8th of March as I'm filming this. I know, I'm a bad girl. But this one is one of the Nicki Minaj perfumes. I cannot for the life of me remember the name. I can't remember the name. But if you know, it's just the one with the pink curly hair. It's a nice florally, jasmine-y smell, but it has a bit of fruitiness to it and a bit of muskiness, so it's perfect for like daytime and nighttime. So if you're more into your heavier perfumes, but you don't want anything too heavy for like work or something, or school, college, whatever you're doing throughout the day, put this on and it'll give you like a nice kind of strong perfume, but it wouldn't be too like overpowering. But if you want it to be overpowering, put more on for a night time and you get the perfect nighttime perfume. I've just been using this to throw on. I got it for Christmas a couple of years ago, or I think it was last year, I don't even know. But I get perfume every year for Christmas, so I've just been using it and loving it. Just the smell of it's so nice and fresh. It's a nice kind of fresh girly smell, but more grown up as well. It isn't that sickly sweet smell, which is good. I don't mind sickly sweet smell, but I don't really reach for them smells as much anymore, but I'm still into my sweet but more heavier, muskier smells, if that makes sense. But this one's nice, so if you're looking for like a nice kind of floral but slightly fruity and musky, get this. And I don't know if it's even that expensive. I think it's like 20 or £30, so it is decently like a decent price range for perfume anyway. But the next perfume I have, it's one of my favourite ones. It is one of my favourite, like it's one of my top 5. It is the Terry Mugler Alien Fusion perfume. So it isn't like the top spot, like Alien by Terry Mugler, not Alien, Angel by Terry Mugler is on my top spot, so it's right there. Nothing compares to it. I just love Angel perfume. I've been wearing it for like 6 years and nothing's beat it. But this one comes close, so I would say it's my second or third spot. My second being the Lancome La Nuit Trésor. That's like my second spot, and that's just kind of getting up there for Angel, but Alien. But Angel is just that slight bit higher, so it's kind of like nearly getting there, but not just quite. but this one is in third, I would say third place in the top 5. It's like a nice kind of really sweet, but has a jasmine smell to it. It's different to that Nicki Minaj one. So the smell is quite a sweet smell. It's very similar to the original Alien. I've had that years ago. That jasmine smell to it, but it also has orange blossom to it. I think that's what's in it. It makes it smell like oranges. It's like oranges and jasmine. It's just so nice, and it has that musk to it, and it lasts ages. I'm going to spray some on now. The smell, it's so nice. I'm going to spray some on the wrists too. I've got some of the Angel body cream on today, just on my wrists and also here on my, there, just my neck. I couldn't even think what it was. But yeah, I got this just before Valentine's Day, and I got my boyfriend to match an aftershave to it, so we can have like his and hers perfume and aftershave. I love stuff like that, like sentimental stuff. So his and hers perfumes, his and hers this, hers and hers that. Yeah. Next thing we're getting is his and hers like mugs for cups of tea and coffee. Mr. and Mrs. Go for it. So yeah, if you're looking for like a orangey, sweet smelling, but still with floral jasmine perfume, go for this one. It's really, really nice, and I haven't stopped using it. I've literally like used a good bit out of it, and I've had it for like a month, so I need to like just slow down. I've been trying to use other perfumes too and not using this up so quick, because every time I get a time regular perfume, I use it like that. Literally like within a few months it's gone, and I have to like stock that because they're like 50 quid a bottle. So I got this for £41 on offer, so it wasn't too bad, but still it's expensive perfume, so save it, girl, just save it. Get it to at least 6 months. I don't know why I gasped, but I was like I couldn't catch a breath. I don't know, I'm mad. The next favourite is a hair product. So this is basically like a semi-permanent hair colour. So it is the Crazy Colour semi-permanent hair colour in Aubergine. Now I've been using this to mix in with a colour mask, or not colour mask. Well, me and add the colour mask, mix it in with a conditioner, like 2 thirds of like a good kind of deep conditioner. Putting it into my hair and then just leaving it on for like 10 minutes as I exfoliate once a week. I haven't used it since I got my hair done. I got my hair done last week, so I got it like coloured, and I got like a base 4 red, like red violet on the roots, and I got bits of base 4 red violet in the ends, and also like base 5 red on the ends too, just kind of like a colour melt thing. But less aubergine is what I've been using before that, so it's that more purple aubergine colour. And I put that on my hair for Valentine's Day, but I got like an application of it in college before I bought my own bottle of it, and I was like, this colour is gorgeous. It was the most gorgeous deep purple, but I think if I'm going to get it done again, which I will do in a couple of weeks time, get a wee application with the semi-permanent, because it isn't damaging to your hair, even though people say, oh, you colour your hair too much. I haven't coloured my hair like with permanent, like, well, tell a lie, I haven't coloured my hair with permanent as much. Like, I've used like 4 permanent since August, so it hasn't been too bad. But mainly when I do colour my hair, like to top it up, I use a semi-permanent, and it isn't damaging, so ha. But I got like a wee application in college, and I think next time when I do get aubergine put through my hair again, I'm going to get half aubergine and half the black, just to kind of really deepen it down and give me that kind of intense dark colour, because I'm thinking of even going darker than this, because I've been loving dark, like plum kind of black cherry colours. I just love dark plum hair colours. That's what I've been loving. Like, I've just been living for dark hair, and I think I prefer dark hair on me, to be honest. So yeah, this stuff just is amazing, and it just tops up your hair. The colour, it's stunning, and I think this is about £5 or £6 out of Sally's, but I get it for cheaper because I'm like trained to be a hairdresser, so I have a Sally's card, so I'll get some discount. So yeah, but it is really, really good if you're looking for like a deep purple hair colour, just some semi colour top up your purple. Get this, it's amazing. But this is the Bondi Sands Liquid Illuminator in Gold Lights. It's the Glow range. I use it as a primer underneath my foundation. I have it on now, and it's lovely. It's a nice kind of golden glow, like a golden illuminator. I also use a Gerard Cosmetics Sophia and Grace, but this one's similar to Sophia, but it's more of a thinner consistency. It's just a nice kind of subtle glow to your skin, so it's perfect for like medium skin tones. You can still use it if you're for darker skin, but I think it's ideal for like medium to tan skin. So when I have my fake tan on, like now, like I just love this for underneath my makeup because it gives me such a nice kind of golden champagne glow. It is just gorgeous and it makes your makeup look 10 times nicer. I just love it. It's amazing. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a glowy primer. Get this, it's amazing. The next favourite I have, I think I've like used this as well in different videos. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Super Concealer, I think it is. Super Coverage Multi-Sculpting Concealer. So it's basically a concealer in the shade Latte, but I use it as a foundation. I put it on as a foundation. I've got it on now, as I mentioned before. And it comes like that. It's in the shade Latte and it's just a perfect colour for my fake tan. So it's nice kind of olive toned foundation basically. Well, makeshift foundation, but it is like the perfect tone for my fake tan. I just love it. It is looking on the slightly darker side because the tan I'm wearing isn't as dark, but see when I have my dark tan on, this is just the perfect match and it makes me look like I have that perfect olive tan skin, which I'd love to have naturally, but it's kind of giving that. As well as the fake tan and this dream combo for an olive skin tone, for like just faking that beautiful olive skin tone. And whenever I run out of this, I'm definitely getting it. I do love the regular like Born This Way foundation, but this one's really, really good. Just has that slight more coverage to it. It isn't as dewy, but I do put a glowy primer on, so it doesn't really matter too much. But dream, an absolute dream, and it just photographs so well. So when you have it on at nights out, it just, your skin looks flawless. Like every time I see pictures of myself from nights out and I'm wearing this, or like the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, my skin is snatch. It's amazing. So yeah. The next two favourites are face palettes. So this is the Anastasia Moonchild highlighting palette. So I've been using this mainly as a more January favourites, but I have it on now and I have been using it throughout February, but mainly January I've just been using it. So it's just like a nice kind of whimsical palette. So it has these kind of unique kind of like really whimsical kind of fairy tale like highlights. It's really, really nice. So they're just really, really blinding. They're not something like I would recommend if you're looking for a natural highlight. They're more kind of like that in your face look. So they're definitely more purpley toned and I love them. I have Pink Heart and Star on now. I just love it. It's really, really nice. And I got this for Christmas, so perfect kind of Christmas gift, and I just been loving it. And it's perfect for like, I don't normally wear it like every day, but I would wear it more nights out, even though I'm not going night out tonight and just decide to wear it. But see, on nights out your highlight looks so blinding, and especially if you've got like a unique or like an outdoor eye look, like say purple, especially blues and purples, this palette just goes so well with. So yeah. The next favourite is this Gerard Cosmetics Honeymoon Face Palette. So it's basically like two blushes, dropped it. It's basically like two blushes and bronzer, but I don't usually use a bronzer. But how I do when I mix it in with like the middle blush, or mix it in two together, so the two side ones I think. I can't even see what one's a bronzer. I think this one's a bronzer, I don't even know. I mixed that one and that one together on my cheeks as a blush, and it just looks really, really nice. So, and this one's one I've been mainly using, that kind of plummy shade to it. It's a nice kind of perfect winter blush, but you can't use it any year round. But I've just been loving it for like January and February. And yeah, I would say this palette's good for like, I would say fair to medium to tan skin. I'm not sure if you're really, really dark skin or like much darker than mine, kind of like mental fake tan, if you get much use out of that. I think if you're really, really dark, it wouldn't really show up. I don't know if like the middle shade it might show up, but I don't know. But I think it's more kind of a palette for like a fair to medium to tan skin. But Gerard Cosmetics has a palette that's out for like tan to dark skin, so I'm definitely getting that, the one for medium to dark skin, because I want a Gerard Cosmetics bronzer that shows up on my mentally fake tan skin. The bronzer in this is actually okay for when I have like a tiny bit of tan on, or when I have like no tan at all, which is like barely happens nowadays. but this one's just a good palette. I just love the blushes in it. Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, and I've been using it mainly January but also February time. It's just the perfect kind of romantic pink tone, so it's really, really nice. I love the cherry kind of tones in it. The more kind of like berry cherries, like the grown up cherry, they're not really like the bright reds or anything, which is nice because it's more wearable. So it does everything. It does like daytime looks, nighttime looks, so it has colours that will do you for like if you want something that's going to be subtle, and it has colours that'll do you if you want something that's going to be like out there, so you can like build it up. I've just done like the most pathetic swatch because I'm trying to rush, but yeah, I just love it. I just love it. And I wore this on Valentine's Day. I've done a really, really nice kind of halo eye with it. I think I was inspired by Conceal Beauty to do this halo eye look. She did a video with this palette, and the third look in that video is what I copied for Valentine's Day, and I have that video up to my kind of own get ready with me, and I use this palette and it's amazing. So yeah, if you're looking for like a kind of berry cherry tone palette, definitely go for it. Next favourite is this Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. So it's a nice kind of intense black mascara. I need to get a new one. It's just basically a travel size one. It's really, really nice. I have it on now. So yeah, it's a nice kind of intense black mascara, and it makes you look like you have falsies on. I only wear one cordless mascara and I look like I have like a set of false eyelashes on, or like I have naturally like amazing eyelashes, like they're just standing out. But when I have a few coats of this on, everyone asked, are you wearing falsies? And I'm like, no, it's this Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. I've went through several of these mascaras, they are amazing. But if you're going to try, like, get the travel size, because you never use up a full tubeless. Like, you have to replace your mascaras every 3 to 6 months, so you're better off just getting the travel size. It's only about £10 anyway, so you're not going to waste any of it, so yeah. Whereas if you're buying like a full size one, you're going to more likely waste it. So last two favourites are Gerard Cosmetics Ecstasy. So I've got the Ecstasy lip pencil in Ecstasy, and then I've got the Hydrate in Ecstasy. So yeah, it's a perfect purple toned, like mauvey toned nude. So I'll do a wee swatch. So it's like a nice kind of really mauve, nudie mauve colour, and I just love it. It's a bit different, so it isn't like your typical kind of brown tone nude. It has a bit of colour to it, which I love. I don't like straight brown on me. I prefer something a bit more of a hint of a different colour, so like a terracotta nude, a purple tone nude, a pink tone nude, a peach tone nude, or a pale nude. But this one, just, I love it. It's just a nice colour. It reminds me of Queen Bee by Too Faced, that melted matte colour. It's the same kind of colours. It's gorgeous. Lip pencil, I've been using it like throughout February, and look at the lip pencil. It's like literally went down like a pulp. There's nothing going to come out of it unless it's sharpen up. Well, yeah. Just the perfect lip combo, and it makes your lips look bigger too, so I overdraw my lips with this lip pencil, fill it in with the Hydrate, and my lips are on fleek. They're on fleek. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and hope I didn't ramble on too much. I'll see you again in the next one. Stay gorgeous. Bye.